Hey Leo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And thank you to any new listeners. Always welcome, the more the merrier. So this is your March 2021 reading. Let's see what it has to offer. I've got to say it's very interesting, but I'm just going to pull a couple of wisdom oracles just to see if I can't frame off the read, because I feel that there's something going on here that needs a little bit of help. But anyway, all will come to light when I start the read. So it's a general read, guys. You know, the normal mantra. It won't resonate with all, but do take the parts that resonate with you and use them to improve as stepping stones to move yourself forward in the best way. You know, that's what it's all about, improvement. It's the collective happiness that we're all interested in. Certainly here on my half anyway, so. But yeah, you've had loads going on here. Yeah, absolutely loads. But I'm going to persevere with these. I do want a couple of oracles. I think it's going to add a bit of depth to what we have laying on the table here. No, it doesn't want to come out. I'm going to leave it and carry on. I thought it did, but it didn't. Let's see what we can get. Spring is in the air, guys. Hope is flourishing. The days are getting warmer. It's so beautiful. Have you noticed the change in the people? Wow, it makes such a difference. Roll on spring, absolutely. It just makes everything better when the days start getting longer. And you know, just a little bit of sunshine on our faces. I'm sorry, I know this is really dull for you, but I'm going to continue. I'm sorry, I'm adamant that I want a couple of cards here. I don't really want to start saying anything before the read, before these cards come out. So do bear with me. Wow, it's so reluctant. I'm not surprised though. There's some really quite challenging energy down here on the table, so nearly. We're near. There you go. Got a couple there. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you, Leo. Right, what have we got? We've got blessed, and of course you're blessed. Absolutely blessed. And don't you forget it, Leo. I'll refer back to that in a while. And this makes total sense. It's time to go. Absolutely time to go. So, yeah, you're nearing completion here. There's an ending in sight. Right, so let's get on with it. We've got the Emperor as the overarching energy of the read. Now, the Emperor is, well, I mean, he's a great energy to be in. It's that he's authoritative, he's a leader, and he's focused, which, you know, depending on what you're trying to achieve, are absolutely fantastic attributes. You know, he's also a tactician. He's forever looking forward to his next move, where he's going to, you know, place his next chess piece. You know, he likes to work tactically, and obviously for his better good. However, the Emperor can also be very rigid and hard-headed, you know, thick-skinned, thick-skulled. You can't get through to him because he's such a strong, sturdy figure. you know, sometimes and in the Emperor energy, a person can be, it's my way or no way. I'm not saying this is your energy, Leo, but it's the overarching energy of this read. So, right, let's get on with it. We've got 2 cards here, right, which I clarified, and I clarified them both together because I felt that I needed to do that. We've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, right? I sense friction here. Normally I would say it could be maybe a love match, but I don't sense that in this read. I sense a bit of friction. I sense a parting. So it may be that you are parting ways with your, you know, your other half, if you like, if that's the right turn of phrase. But yeah, we've got the Queen of Swords here. Queen, patience. With her patience, clarity comes, understanding. She's about self-control. We've got the King here who's about knowledge, authority, wisdom, giving advice. But I get the sense with these 2 energies here that one is being henpecked. You decide which one, but one of you, you know, one of you isn't having a good time. The Queen here is all-seeing, all-knowing. The King here has got laser sharp focus as well. I think it's a battle of the minds here. I think there's been maybe a challenge of who's wrong and who's right, who's done wrong, who's done right, who's in the wrong, who's in the right. Swords are about thought. So these are the things that are going through your individual heads, you and them. Let's say, yeah, you and them, all right? I sense this is you, I sense this is them. But do feel free to swap the energies around to make it make sense for you. I'm going to say here that there's a definite parting because we do have the Ten of Swords to clarify it. So there's a definite ending. It doesn't necessarily mean one is right and one is wrong. It may be that you're both wrong. It may be that you're both right. You know, our truths are our truths and they're true to us, and that's absolutely real. However, others' truths, their truths, are also true. There is more than one truth, and I say that because perhaps there's something. Maybe it would it might flick a switch in your mind, change your perspective, look at something different, and maybe gain a new understanding of what's going on here. So that being said, there's a definite ending here. So, and I feel the cards are telling me that it's a parting of ways. On top of it, we've got the Knight of Cups. Now, this can mean a couple of things. This is either a third party situation, so somebody else has come into the mix, into your guys' mix, and has thrown a spanner in the works. But I feel that emotions have gone towards this Knight of Cups. So, have you met somebody new? Has your respective other met somebody new? Has somebody come in and disrupted and thrown your equilibrium into chaos? But there's something here that's mixing this up. Now, when I said about the truths, you know, the swords being thought-based, and, you know, it's the sword of truth as well. Your truth's not necessarily somebody else's truth, and vice versa. So do bear that in mind. But there's a parting of the ways here. I would be really grateful if whoever watches this video, if it means something to you, do leave me a message and let me know if I'm on the right track. But yeah, it feels like something has come in between you both, and it's going to end. It's not gender specific, so it could be male, female, 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 male, male. It could be anything, any mixture. So you need just to think about it and apply it as you will. We've got in the challenge position, we've got the Two of Wands, guys. And there you go. There's your fork in the road. It's got time to go here, but you know, that choice is yours. And certainly these cards here in the beginning are telling me that there's an ending. But yeah, Two of Wands, so fork in the road. It's, you've got to make a choice. You've got to decide what your next move is and how you're going to do it, how you're going to play it. In come the Emperor, the tactician. And that's why I think, because I feel that energies are running really high here, and if this is you, you may be coming across very, very rigid and stubborn. If this is them, you know, maybe they're coming across that way. But I think that decisions are being made. They're decisions that are not wanted to be made, and therefore the stubbornness and the hard-headedness is manifesting as a result of that. But yeah, you've got a fork in the road, so you've got to make a decision. That's your challenge. Make the decision, and it's time to move forward. We've got, in the advice from Spirit, I love the advice from Spirit, is Judgment and the Five of Pentacles. Judgment is about releasing judgment, you know, releasing judgment of what has gone by and freeing yourself from the burdens of judgment, because it will free you. It will alleviate any pressure that you're feeling. It will clear your mind. But certainly if you're in the middle of a breakup, because I sense this is what this read is all about, and I don't normally get reads like this or love reads, so I'm really quite gobsmacked that I got this one, but this is what I'm getting from it, so I've got to call it as it is. Judgment, release all judgment, free yourself. It's about an awakening. It's about new awareness and looking at things differently. So free yourself. You know, if you're feeling bound, a new perspective on things, a fresh look at fresh eyes will help you move forward. I think that's a really important card in this read, the Judgment card. We've got on top it the Five of Discs, which is in the... Sorry, can you see that? I don't want it to glare. Which in the traditional deck is Pentacles. And as you can see there, it's time to look to your heart. Look to your heart when you're making your choice. When you get to this fork in the road, look to your heart, and your heart will tell you what to do. And just be pure and true to yourself. That's the only way to be. That's the only thing, you know, that will help us set free our burdens and our old ways of thinking, maybe ways of thinking that no longer serve us, don't benefit us, don't make us happy anymore. So it's about releasing, it's about a purge of all that doesn't serve you. Yeah, it's time for renewal, it's time to move forward in a different way, in a different light, with lighter shoulders. We've got in the potential outcome, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Discs. Sorry, Queen of Discs, Page of Discs, but both Pentacles, right? Sorry, I get a bit confused because they're called different things in different decks. So we've got Queen and Page of Discs here. And Pentacles are very, well, they're earth. They're the earth element, and it's about keeping things grounded, keeping it real, keeping your feet planted solidly on the ground, not overthinking things, not flowering things up, sugarcoating stuff. Keep it real. The Queen, patience, understanding, with exercising patience. Obviously, when we exercise patience, there's a time and patience. There's a time element to that, and that time that you have for reflection will bring you understanding, and in turn, that will give you clarity to the way forward, because the page is here saying you've got new paths. You've got a new path coming up. It's an adventure, new discoveries, perhaps a completely new direction. But look at that. Something new is birthing here. And it's birthing, and you're going towards it. So be creative. Be creative, Leo. It's really, really exciting. Although I feel that this is quite an angsty read, in truth, I do want to remind you that you are blessed. You are blessed, even if you don't feel it, you know. And also, you know, let me say rejection is just redirection. So if it's the other person doing the leaving, or the person asking you to leave, and you do feel rejected, you know, this is somebody walking away here. There's time to go. It is just a redirection, and that direction that's coming in for you, it's almost saying it's rebirth. It's going to change you. It's a transformation. It's really welcome is what it is. Wow, what a reading. Right, let's see if we can, if the animal spirit have any words for you to take into, or anything that would help you coming into March. It's a pretty heavy read, guys, and I am sorry about that. But I have to call it as it is. I can't. I just can't do it. I can't sugarcoat it. I've got one out and one poking out, so I'm going to take that one. One's fallen out here, and that's our 2. And you know what? We've got the lion spirit here, Leo, and that's your card. Be generous of spirit, it says. And I think, look at that. Look at you. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the strength in that. And you've got the strength to get through this. And with the judgment card being in the advice from spirit and asking you to release in order to go forward with lighter shoulders, you know, do be generous of spirit. It's going to require that. And maybe forgiving, because every time when we're carrying a burden and it's something to do with somebody else, or what we think or feel somebody else has done to us, when we forgive, we can move on. And it makes us so much lighter. So do release that judgment. And I can't believe your card fell out for you here. Isn't that something? It's just beautiful. What else have we got? Oh, we've got the squirrel spirit here. And need I say more? Just believe in yourself. You've got a rebirth coming here. Just believe in yourself. Just keep yourself in check. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep it real. You know what to do, Leo. You've got the strength. You're the lion after all. Well, my lovely Leos, that's your read for March 2021. I hope that resonated. I hope it helped more than anything else. Please do leave me your messages, and all my details are in the box below. Please like, share and subscribe if you did enjoy the reading. And my lovelies, I wish you well, and all the best for March, and have an incredible weekend upcoming, and don't forget to be good to yourself and each other. Toodle pip.